Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Flaming Ice with 1,582 rating versus Where's Golem with 1,041 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see Flaming Ice win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and he's going to choose to go first, 40 versus 41. Opening hand is Droll, Desires, Kieran, Chuchi, Ash. So obviously, we need Desires to draw something here. And then he has Gamma, GG, Qinglong, Foolish, and then City. So he has one hand trap going second. He's going to activate Desires. He's going to banish 10. And then draw Chuchi, Qinglong. So the Qinglong does work here. He can do something. See what he banished. Nothing too bad. It's also interesting to see what the banishes are, to see what they're on. Like, you can see that he's on Talons in 41 also. So you can activate Qinglong, or wait, did he banish a trap? Okay, so you can activate Qinglong, Kieran effect, dump Nian, Chuchi, normal, Nian bring itself out. Then use Kieran plus Nian, go for Shen, lower the level by 3, Cloud Castle VFD. I played too much Virtual World yesterday. I mean, I probably started stream at noon, played for a few hours on there, just 3. And then when I stopped stream, that's when the grind started. I played this deck for 4 hours straight. It was actually kind of bad. Too much playing. It's going to activate Qinglong and then Kieran effect, Sentu. I mean, but these are really basic combos. These, the 2-card combos are pretty easy to figure out as long as you know what Virtual World does. But the hands that are hard is when you open up 4 different names, because you know you're going to end on double VFD. Or you're going to end with 75 VFD Chuchi, but the hard part is playing it 100% correct. And people that say this deck is easy, it's really easy to get the VFD, but to do it correctly is not incredibly easy. Normal summon Ash, and then Nian effect bring itself out. Then go for Shen, then Nian effect, that's going to put back. Chuchi, lower the level. Go for Cloud Castle. He's going to use that effect to bring out Shen. Then overlay for VFD. Set Chuchi. Then pass turn. Draw Chuchi. He's going to activate City. That's really good. Having the City to bring out well, I guess you could bring out Chuchi then activate this. But being able to Qinglong the VFD to force it before you put something on board to make Gamma alive is really good. It's going to bring out Chuchi, and then activate Qinglong effect on VFD, and then obviously here he has to chain it. Well, I guess he could pop it, but I mean, make no sense. He's going to chain the effect, calling Wind, and then chain Gamma. Bringing out Gamma and Driver. Activate Foolish Burial Goods, send Qinglong. And then Qinglong effect, that's going to add Lulu. Discard Chuchi, drop Droll. That's why I was saying, Droll's not even, horrible versus this deck. You know, it's decent because that interaction, that exact interaction comes up, half the games. And then Lulu effect, target Qinglong. Is going to send Nian. And then GG effect on Qinglong, send Roshi, bring itself out, then Nian effect, bring itself out. Chuchi to up the level, then go for Vermilion. Nian effect, shuffle back. And then Flaming Ice just admits defeat there. Wow. Well, I mean, it was definitely going to be game because he could Vermilion pop. I wish we could go back 3 seconds that way I could just see what the board was. Because he had Chuchi, and he could have Chuchi popped like a level 6, and maybe that could have stopped VFD from coming down. Again, I don't have like the board in front of me. Kind of sucks, but game 2 opening hand is Ash, Qinglong, Roshi, called by Gamma. This isn't anything. If this was Kieran, then it would be something, but it's not. And he has City, Nib, Ash, Qinglong, Gamma. Wow, so 3 hand traps on his side. No hand effect, though. It's going to set called by, then pass. Again, like this just doesn't equal anything worth going for. Draws Qinglong, not what he wanted. Set Qinglong, pass, draw Kieran. It's going to activate Qinglong and then use Kieran effect. That's going to send Nian and Chuchi, bring itself out. And then activate Roshi effect. On Kieran, he's going to chain Gamma to that. And then normal summon Ash, use Nian effect. So, if his opponent didn't have anything, like this would be VFD. He's just going to go for Break Sword, not bad. He's going to activate Qinglong effect, banish Roshi, negate Gamma. Break Sword to pop Qinglong and Qinglong. And then Qinglong to add Lulu, discard Gamma. And then activate Lulu effect. That's going to send Qinglong. And then add Chuchi. So now he has 2 banish for next turn. So that was well played, like using it to banish. And then Chuchi. So, he was just going to have it anyways. He's going to get hit with Nib here. He's going to make Fan and then drop Nib. Pretty good. Give him a token, summon out Nib, set Chuchi, and then pass turn, draws Kieran. It's going to activate Qinglong, add Lulu, and then discard Kieran, activate Qinglong, then use the effect of it, negate Nib, activate City, that's going to bring out Chuchi. So now he can't just get like Chuchi interruption on like whatever his target of Lulu is. Both players playing this pretty well. I'm not the greatest with Virtual World yet. I definitely am going to improve like a lot as I put in a lot of testing. But I'm also testing with like the new trap. The new trap makes the deck so much harder than it is now, because like you got like now combos, and then with the new trap you got like a whole new set of combos. And, like, I guess I just gotta, like, draw every hand and, like, make a spreadsheet or something. So, he's gonna activate Lulu, target Chuchi. That's gonna send Qinglong, add GG. Then activate GG effect, target Qinglong. That'll send Roshi. Bring itself out, then go for Stardust Charge, get that effect. Draw on the Kieran. Normal Ash, and then make Vermilion effect on itself, and then try to use its effect to grab back, chain called by. It's really good right there. So he's thinking... switch Nib to defense, end phase, add back Lulu, pass turn, draw Nib. And then it's going to Qinglong effect. Or activate Chuchi, then Qinglong effect. So that's going to add Lulu, then discard Nib, then activate Lulu effect. That's going to send Qinglong. And then it's going to... He's thinking of what to add. You definitely don't want to mess up here. He's going to add GG. The token has 8,100 attack. Holy. Nian bring itself out. And then, yeah, he's going to admit defeat. Like, there's just no winning there. There's, like, too much that Chuchi has to stop. Has to, like, pop a token, stop VFD, and pop the opponent's Chuchi. Like, that Chuchi would have to be, like, rapid fire. Like, popping everything. But now game 3 opening hand is Lulu, Gamma, Roshi, Kieran, Lancia. So 2 hand traps going second. That's really good. This hand's just nice. And then he has Desires, Lulu, Nian, Ash, Lulu. So, wonder what that, well, let's see. Does he Lancia and like standby? Yeah, he does. So the Desires doesn't matter. Normal summon Nian and then use the Lulu effect. He's thinking. He's going to let that go through. Send Qinglong, add Chuchi. Then overlay for number 75. Set Chuchi, pass turn, draw Droll. Wow, that sucks that like he could have gambled last turn and then like it would have stayed. But draws Droll for turn. This is one of those cards that like it's decent versus the mirror, but you just leave it in because it's better than like anything else you'd be siding in. And it's still like decent versus them. Normal summon Lulu, activate Kieran effect. Chain number 75, draws GG, and they draw City. Yeah, that was a good draw. Cause like now he doesn't have to like Roshi early on or anything. Chain Ash, and then like it also just plays through Ash. So that's gonna send Chuchi, bring itself out, and then Chuchi to up the level, overlay for M7, and then he's gonna use the effect, add back Lancia, make Gaia Dragon. I really like that actually, because now this isn't being outed. So like a top deck Gamma wouldn't be able to like punish him. Because obviously he doesn't have like Gamma in hand, or he would have done it on Lancia last turn. So attack, and then make Zeus, pass turn, draw Extravagance, drop Lancia, and that's just... Now it's like hitting multiple cards. Now it's really rough. Activate Chuchi, then Lulu effect. Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to win. He's going to send Qinglong, bring out Lulu, and then grab Kieran. And then activate Kieran effect on Lulu. It's going to let it bring itself out, send City. And then activate Zeus effect. It's going to wipe the board. And then pass turn, draw City. With no hand traps or anything, I mean. Like bring out Chuchi, then Kieran effect. That's going to send Nian and Qinglong, bring itself out. And then Qinglong and add Lulu. Yeah, then the opponent's just going to admit defeat. So, right there, because this is one summon, this could have been 2. Like, he definitely had, like, he had everything. I mean, there was just no losing this, obviously. Just wonder if it was worth admitting defeat that early. Because, like, maybe he messes up, but... Like, he'd have to mess up a lot to not win this game. But let's see how long the match was. I'm going to guess 36 minutes, 54 seconds. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even that far off, though. It was 34 minutes, 21 seconds. Not bad. They still would have had time after the round. Like, it's cool to see, like, people not going in the time. In real life, obviously, it could be different because time's actually a factor to where on DB, like, nobody cares about time. Unless if they're, like, playtesting with time. But that's going to be it for the video. I think it's cool to see the virtual world, like, mirror match. I think this deck is extremely good right now. And about to become a lot better. Yesterday I did testing, like on stream I got to play like the trap card, and then after stream I was still like in solos testing the trap, but then nobody wanted to play against me when I was playing with that, so then I had to cut it and go back to like the Chuchi build, like with 3 of these, and I don't know, I feel like the new trap isn't like overly insane. It's just very solid, if that makes sense. And then 2-2 I don't have any like testing with yet. Like, I need to find someone that like wants to test like new set. Nobody wants to do that right now because there's still tournaments going on for this set, which is fair enough. But I think that like someone brought it up in the stream chat yesterday that like 2/2 would help play through Lancia. So I think like that card is gonna be like mandatory in the list somewhere if it really helps play through Lancia that much. So we'll find out. I think that it'll probably end up being played just because Lancia is gonna become extremely popular. Kind of like how like Cycle Reader is right now for Drytron, how it's like in everyone's side deck. I think that's how like Lancia is going to be like really soon for the Virtual World deck. Just because you're gonna need something like pretty strong like this to shut down the trap. But then like, will Lancia be worth playing if people are on 2/2? I don't know. We'll find out. The format's gonna become a lot more Virtual World heavy, I think, very shortly. I still think Drytron is a very good deck. I just think that now that people know how to beat it, side deck versus it, and everyone's side decking for it, it's gonna not be as good, and I think Virtual World's better. Also, I'm talking a lot at the end of this video, but people think that like, look, I'm not like a straight combo player. Like I prefer combo, but I'm gonna play whatever the best deck is. So like, if next format Eldritch is the best deck, then I'm gonna be on my channel telling people if you're not on Eldritch, you're bad. It's not that I hate Eldritch or like a strong love for Drytron or something. Like once Drytron gets like banned, like Drytron's bad, obviously. I don't know. I'm just like a meta player. That's just how it is. Like if you like playing like rogue decks, then alright, you like playing rogue decks. I just don't. Pretty much simple as that. But yeah. Alright, that's it. That's it now. So the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.